Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy, Damn D, and I'm here to give you the live news. So make sure if you're new to the channel, hit that like button one time for the one time, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Thank you kindly. Now, today we're gonna talk about Will Smith, all right? Will Smith is finally addressing the situation with him pimp slapping Chris Rock. Yo, okay, yeah, it was shocking. Yeah, it was this and that and that and this. But am I the only one that's I don't see why this is a big deal. Like how people saying, you know, Will Smith is out of pocket. Look, man, when you talk about somebody's wife, it can go down at any time, right? It can go good, it can go bad. Being a comedian, being not. It can go down. So that's just one of the risks you take as a comedian. Talk about people's wife for a period of longer time, and people get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. I don't see the big deal of it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I respect the slap, all right? I respect the slap. He was protecting his very toxic wife, which he should have left a long time ago. That's how I feel. I mean, Will Smith, that Jada Pinkett woman is she ain't it. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, let's play this footage.
You know, one of my favorite people that I've ever seen inhabit a screen.
Thank you, man.
You know, and then you had the Oscars.
Yeah.
Where in one night
I have no independent recollection of the...
I can only imagine.
Man, just go ahead and stand up on it, man. You pimp slap that boy. Pimpin'.
Because you won your first Oscar that night, a well-deserved Oscar that night. But it is simultaneously, in many ways, not the worst. I won't say the worst because I know the life you've lived. I've read the book, but it is one of the best days of your life and one of the worst days of your life. And I'd love to know. I mean, just us talking. First of all, what has the journey been like since that day? Like. Because everyone speculates. Everyone just sees it and goes, I think this, I think that, I think this, I think that. What has it been like for you?
Yeah, that was a horrific night, as you can imagine. There's many nuances and complexities to it, but at the end of the day, I lost it,
Clearly. But hey, man, I don't fault him at all. Hey, he was standing up for his toxic wife. Jada Pinkett ain't the one. Going, well, I don't know. Jada Pinkett she's a very toxic woman, in my opinion, but.
And I guess what I would say, you just never know what somebody's going through.
Especially in Hollywood. Definitely. I'm sure Will Smith has gone through a lot. Dealing with his crazy wife and dealing with his interesting children. Is all I'm going to say. He has a very interesting household. All I'm going to say. He has a very interesting household and he has very interesting lifestyle. So I'm sure he's going through a lot in his interesting life.
In the audience right now, you're sitting next to strangers, and somebody's mother died last week, somebody's child is sick, somebody just lost their job. Yeah. Somebody just found out their spouse cheated. There's all these things and there's.
Well, we know for sure that he found out that his spouse was cheating. So maybe he's talking indirectly to himself through the audience.
Strangers, and you just don't know what's going on with people, and I was going through something that night, and Not that justifies my behavior at all. I would just say, you're asking what did I learn, and it's that we just got to be nice to each other, man. It's like, it's hard. And I guess the thing that was most painful for me is I took my hard and made it hard for other people, Right. And it's like, I understood the idea where they say hurt people.
Yeah.
Very true. Very, 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 very true. That is a saying that is very true. Hurt people do hurt people all the time. And that's what you see. A lot of these school shootings, hurt people. A lot of these massacre shootings, these random shootings at stores, hurt people. Very true.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's interesting. I remember, again, everybody was speculating. One of my friends called me and we're talking, and everyone's got these opinions. And then someone said, I feel like we saw the real Will Smith in that moment, because there's a guy who's so...
Is he crying right there? Okay. It seemed like he was crying right there.
And someone said, I feel like we saw the real Will Smith in that moment, because there's a guy who's so full of love and so positive, but I feel like in that moment we saw the real Will Smith. And I said, and not because I know you, but I said, honestly, no, if anything, I feel like it was the opposite. Like, you talk in your book about growing up so afraid of conflict. You grow up in your book talking about how you were always afraid to fight with, how you were afraid to... For me, it felt like in watching that moment, I felt like you were like, it's like, in a weird way, it's like you stood up for the wrong thing at the wrong time, in a way.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? It felt like you'd taken everything, because human to human, man to man. But
hey, man, everybody has their own skeletons. Everybody's fighting their own demons. It's true, man. You will never know what somebody's going through. You know what I mean? People lose their relatives, lose their wife, lose their husband, lose their mom, dad, child, brother, sister, cousin, best friend, lost their job. And you might just mess with the wrong one on the right day. Yes, the wrong one on the right day. The wrong person, but it's the right day for him to release his frustration.
Like, people have said some shitty things about you and your family.
Absolutely.
I mean, your family is kind of... your family is Hollywood. I would definitely say that. You definitely have a Hollywood family.
You're a human being. It felt like, and I would say this to people, I was like, it's becoming relentlessly shitty now. And people think it's okay.
Yes.
That's the thing. People think it's okay. And not Chris, by the way. I'm talking about people, the internet, etc. But it felt like this was Will Smith for the first time going, okay, is this how you want me to respond or not?
Yeah, it was, it was a lot of things. It was the little boy that watched his father beat up his mother.
Wow.
It's all of that just bubbled up in that moment.
Wow.
That's not who I want to be.
Right.
You've known me for a long time, so you know me personally, so but y'all might not know. It's like that's not who I want to be, man. I'm trying to,
I also think that's not who you are. I'll be honest.
Look, man, people gotta relax, man. Y'all trying to judge this man on one situation that he did and just forget about everything else that he did. Bruh, it was just a moment. Leave that man alone, man. That man has a very interesting lifestyle, all right? So I'm sure he reads, I'm sure he hears a lot of stuff about his family, his wife. Leave it alone. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna stop it right there. I don't blame Will Smith for slapping Chris Rock. Some of y'all can say that it was wrong, it was right. Hey, like he said, you never know what a man goes through. You never know what a person goes through. Hurt people sometimes. He lost it. He slapped him. It's a moment in history. It is what it is, man. It was definitely one of them shocking moments. A lot of people was questioning if it was real, if it was not. I think it was. I don't know. I'm still kind of suspect if it was real or not, cause I don't know, man. Y'all leave a comment. Do y'all think that was real or not? Months later, they still rolling with the story, and it seems like it's real, but I don't know. It is what it is, Ben. But y'all leave a comment down below, man. Will Smith, you know, broke down crying a little bit in this interview, talking about the Will Smith situation. I mean, talking about the Chris Rock situation. Y'all leave a comment down below, man. It's your boy Damn D with the live news. I'm out. Peace.